attractive side of the restaurant. This one and that one. Two more. Okay, we're backing out of Pluckers. There it is, Pluckers. We're backing out of Pluckers, and we are going to drop these off and continue on. Air conditioner just automatically turns on. Things. Ideally, I'm not saying that vloggers are like telemarketers. I don't think that they do talk. But even today, and you gotta remember the idea behind the iPhone, okay? Not even the Samsung, but the Samsung came later. We gotta talk about the iPhone. The idea behind the iPhone was it was used primarily for some type of communication. So what that means is, I gotta get my hand out of the shot again. I'm trying to do a thing where my hand's on the shot as much. The iPhone, you're supposed to just pick it up and talk on it, okay? Steve Jobs presented it as three separate things. Very clearly. It was very clear what he wanted to do with the iPhone. First was he wanted a bunch of filmmakers to appear on YouTube with an iPhone, vlogging things. No. I mean, that's what's going on. But first, what Steve Jobs wanted was he wanted a way to connect three different devices. A phone, like a cell phone, right? A cell phone. A cellular phone. I want to say music. Yeah, it was music, like an Apple Shuffle kind of thing, like an iTouch, an Apple iTouch. Okay, like it was for music, for phone calls, then music. And then to get on the internet, okay? A pipeline onto the internet, a way to get on the internet. Now it's becoming like a Hollywood studio, and we got the red light on this one, but it really kind of has. It's become. You can see green a little bit right here. Okay. It has become a way to express someone's personality. I think is what Apple has found a way to express who you are at the present moment. Back to Steve Jobs' dream. Okay, so there was three mediums that he had to use. One was, of course, the cellular phone, which was the basis of the iPhone. The second was Safari, because he was going to use Safari on that phone. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, that was third. I'm sorry, music. Okay, music. Okay, let me go back. Take two. So the dream of Steve Jobs. First, he wanted a cellular phone that was a great cellular phone. You could talk on it, cellular phone. Second, of course, iTunes. Okay? That was the medium, iTunes. iTunes as in music, iTunes. And then third, Safari. You get it? So it's the cellular phone, iTunes, and Safari. And those devices were the iPhone, like iTouch, like the Shuffle, iTouch, which is a musical thing. And then, of course, Safari, which was to get onto the internet, a pipeline to reach the internet. Brilliant. And now we have invented independent filmmakers that can just do anything. Unfortunately, I cannot stop to help. I've got Pluckers in the back. It looks like they probably got it under control. They can probably be connected to the internet at all times. Second, they can make cellular phone calls, and while they wait, they can listen to their iTunes. So they should be okay. Somewhere along the line, they can press some kind of button. Okay, so we're going to continue on to deliver the Pluckers. Good to go. Food for friends. The Steve Jobs thing. Why I'm talking about Steve Jobs, I don't know. But the idea behind Grace, which is my werewolf movie, because I was talking about movies, is that, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, okay? Linda's a werewolf, okay? I know a lot of you, some may believe in werewolves. I gotta read this thing, it's telling me directions. The werewolf story comes out, like, let's just put it this way, don't go around her if there's a full moon. You know, that kind of thing, okay? It's kind of a metaphor. Excuse me. Get some water here. I gotta drop. Listen, let me just do something. I'm trying in the middle of delivery here. I'm not gonna talk about it, okay? But yes, she's a werewolf. I guess the real term to use is that she's a she-wolf, but I just say werewolf. It's the basic term, meaning she changes. Okay. Werewolf shapeshifts. Okay. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. And I'm writing a screenplay about a werewolf. Okay. See what I mean? Must have wandered into some kind of 16-wheeler heaven. This is like a little washing where you wash your car if you're a 16-wheeler. I'm dropping off some of this Pluckers, but I guess this guy's a truck driver, or at least knows a truck driver, or at least knows about truck driving. But I don't know. He's trying to get his chicken somewhere over here. We have no idea if he's in one of these trucks, or maybe in that car, or in an office, or something like shipping and receiving. I don't know. You got food? Okay, is it from Pluckers? Huh? Is it from Pluckers? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna set it right here, okay? Okay. Are you a truck driver? No. You work in shipping and receiving? Yeah. Okay. That's what it said. It said. Oh, okay, yeah. I think he said it was the shipping and receiving. Yeah. Thank you. So working for DD, you get different types of stuff than you're working for GBH. Well, could be a wrap. Just remind you, it's August 30. almost 10 o'clock p.m., about 9:56 p.m. The one thing about these particular type of apps is, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to talk it. I don't want to talk about that right now. To be honest, I'm not gonna. Anyway, that's a wrap. That's all I want to say. It's a wrap. The gas is like $2.67. I guess Linda is hungry. This is her victim because she's getting in her werewolf stage. So I gotta feed the werewolf. The gas is like $2.67. I guess Linda is hungry. This is her victim because she's getting in her werewolf stage. So I gotta feed the werewolf. I think we can go through here. I'm not really sure, but I'm looking and it looks good. It looks like we can go through here. Okay, so some follow-up notes for later use. Remember, about Borderlands, I'm gonna be developing this game off and on, but one thing there could be an app on the phone that could go with it, but I don't want to bring in a lot of phones, but the game master can use the phone to help be a referee, because the game master is also a referee within the game. But here's the thing: the Magic user could possibly be able to use the phone or the iPhone or something like that too on the app, because they cannot have any physical altercation in the game. They can't have sword fights and stuff like that. They just can't do it. You can't even you cannot strike a Magic user unless they just chose not to cast a spell on you immediately and freeze you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's very difficult to even get close to a Magic user because they just throw a beanbag at you and freeze you, and they just walk off. They can freeze people. They can throw a beanbag at someone and freeze them. Okay, that's what the Magic user can do. But you can tap them on if you got up close and they weren't paying attention, you could tap them on the arm and the leg, and they'd be out. There's a lot of development to Borderlands. Okay, a lot of development.